ที่ผมยังสอนบทเรียนให้คุณไม่ครบนี่แค่จุดเริ่มต้น
Welcome back to the channel. So it appears Netflix is presenting us with a unique movie, Hunger, which unequivocally actually seems to be a homage to 2014's Whiplash starring Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons. But this is in the vein of cooking instead of drumming. This movie is a drama with thriller elements. If you're high on the aspect of stories that involve telling the sacrifices it takes to become the best, this is right up your alley. Now me, I like dramas and thrillers, but like anyone, it depends on the story. These types of dramas usually involve hardships, verbal or physical abuse, and pushes the boundaries of comfort. As the mentors or teachers are always trying for perfection, it makes me uncomfortable to see. I usually like the destination of where the characters end up, but the journey is a hard watch for me at times. With this perspective, I'm going to categorize myself as a casual viewer here, but I'll give main audiences a decent perspective for this as well. You see, I watch new movies that stream only, they're not available in theaters, and I go ahead and actually tell you if they're worth your time to watch. If that sounds good to you, do me a favor, click like, share, subscribe, and now on with the review. Hunger is a Thailand film and stars... It's a bad plan. How about I just go ahead and actually say and of course, now, with a runtime of 2 hours and 26 minutes, this movie dropped on Netflix in April of 2023. Storyline is as follows. A woman running her family's noodle restaurant receives an invitation to join the fine dining industry under the tutelage of an infamous chef. So the story seems innocuous enough. Oi is the name of the young lady, and that's what I'm going to use here. I cannot use her government name. I apologize. She appears to be in her early 20s, and while currently being fine with running her family's restaurant, one day someone gives her the opportunity to be more, and she explores the option that she never thought of, being famous. This story likely has the start of something tantalizing to main target audiences, and casuals will likely say the story alone. While it is interesting, it's not anything that brings you to the remote. For casuals, you're going to need compelling storytelling and incredible acting to make you watch. Let's look at the acting. First, the character of Oi, played by, is very good. She really gives a performance that shows you her frustration, her hope, her wanting to be better, and most importantly, her humanity. The struggle that endures for her to find herself is done excellent. Likewise, the character of Chef Paul, played by, chews up the scenes. He runs his kitchen, career, and staff with perfection. His character makes you love or hate him at various different turns. It's not the absolute best I've seen in this character type, but it's close. It's a very good performance. The ancillary characters are decent too. A couple of them really drive the story forward at times. I believe that both main audiences and casuals will vibe with the acting for this movie. The next aspect is the storytelling. The storytelling is strong for most of this movie. It kind of loses its way about 60% of the way through. It's still a good movie, but the reasoning of some things that happen, what gets divulged, and what happens at the climax is a little contrived. Without giving spoilers, I wasn't a fan of the climax as it kind of tears down some of what was built up through most of the movie. We do end up in one of only two likely spots that you figure this movie would end up, but it didn't happen as smooth as I would like. There's also an issue with plot holes and timelines as to how long things take place during scenes of the movie. It's never quite clear if things are happening over days, weeks, months, or what. That makes it kind of hard to buy into the legitimacy of whatever is happening. As a casual viewer, I was able to sidestep these inconsistencies in favor of the excellent acting and overall story, but it still bugged me. Many audiences, I believe, will have a similar thought process. However, if you're a movie perfectionist in storytelling, this probably is going to nag at you more than it would a casual viewer. Other things that are really on display in this movie is that we're exposed to the rich and wealthy side of Thailand. The food and lifestyles between rich and poor are on display here. They make you make the connection so that you can really feel what's the difference and what is at stake if you want to play the game to get famous. After all, the main focus of this story is if you have talent or if you want a real shot at fame, fortune, or legacy, how much are you willing to give? These intangible characteristics of this film add flavors for all audiences. So what is my verdict for Hunger? First, for main target audiences, I'm going to say this is actually a must watch. Superb acting and character development are great. A look at some interesting backdrops is cool, and ultimately, we're given another teacher-mentor relationship that is very much delicious. For casuals, I'm gonna go and actually say it's a casual watch added to your playlist to watch sometime. When you're looking for a good drama that might cover some deep character issues, this is going to be a good one. The food atmosphere on top of the good acting will be entertaining to you as you decide about the moral question the filmmaker puts forth to us. Is it worth it? So again, for the mains, I'm going to say definitely it's a must watch within 30 days if you can, in order to go and actually make sure that Netflix gets that righteous you want it type of polls. And for casuals, I'm going to say throw it on your playlist when you really want to drive into a character drama. But that's what I have for Hunger on Netflix. Check it out.
เป็นไงได้เป็นคนพิเศษสมใจสนุกไหม
I appreciate you letting me serve you today. Oh, did you like that? Bet you did. As a result, since you stayed this entire time, do me a favor, click like, share, subscribe. If you want to, also leave a comment on this video. And if you like, go ahead and actually check out one of my other videos that I've done reviews on. Until the next time, I'll holler at you. Take care of yourself.